Hello, YouTube viewers. How the heck are you? Jaylbayt here with another episode of Master of Orion. We're playing as the Alkari. When last we left, we had just conquered the Sakra Empire, and now we are on our way to getting all the research we need to go out and destroy the rest of the galaxy. So, let us continue on. Let's take a look at our empire here. We're doing pretty good. We've got a huge population. We're getting tons of money. We've got a research focus. At least I think we have a research focus. Yes, we do. And so you can see we're producing quite a bit of research. We've got trade goods going on here at Altair. I actually want to change that because we picked up a couple new things. We picked up the Astra University and a spaceport, which will give us more money, more research. And that, of course, is fantastic. We are pretty close to population max. Ooh, we actually might have some food problems. Could do this, but I don't think that's gonna do much for us. I guess we just have to leave people there. So let's bring some people down. Try and get these. Try and get the cost of this stuff fairly quickly. Let's go ahead and take a look. Astra University, and that is already queued up. Fantastic. We are also reducing pollution. Let's go ahead and throw some extra production here. That's going to hurt our population there, so let's do that. Yeah. I don't mind removing some of this to get these things built because it's going to be a great help to us. Alright, this guy's have they already built their Astro University? I don't see it in the list here. Research lab. Advanced data center. I really wish there was a list of what you had built. I don't see it. I wonder if I wonder if Astra University can't be built on certain biomes. Now, if so, that would be kind of poopy. This will give us more money. I guess we could put one guy on it, make it reasonable. All right. Advanced data center being built here. You are at max population, so you don't need any of that stuff, but let's do this. Now, terraforming allows you to up the planet, but it takes forever. 250 hammers is quite a bit. So, especially when we have nobody down here. So let's go ahead. You can see how some of these guys have assimilated. You can tell up here in the research window by the number over their head, which I think is kind of cool. We don't want to have negative population, so we'll go ahead and do that there. That should be sufficient. Yeah, we can do that. Well, I kind of don't want the pollution to get out of hand. 1% should be fine. Alright, these guys are building their spaceport. You don't have an... Oh, that's an alien management center. These guys are pretty much already done. It looks like assimilation. Yeah. So we don't have to worry about the alien management center there. Although, this is an ocean. What was our previous one? These guy. We might want to do that here. And what I think we'll do here is go like so. That'll help convert these guys. These guys are almost converted, so we probably don't need them. Let's go ahead and add on the Astro University. Astro University is still really good. And we're back to Altair. Could possibly go with a toxic processor, but I think we'll be alright. Alright, so we are in a good spot. Let me do something that I constantly forget to do, which is set my timers. But we've got good stuff happening everywhere. Alright. Now that little chime is seriously loud. Can we... maybe ambient down a little bit? Maybe sound effects down a lot? There we go. I think that'll help with the loudness in the battles too. So, let's go ahead and continue on, shall we? Now at this point, we are going to probably fly through turns pretty fast. What are you, pigeon? Skip this turn. I want that pigeon with you. I don't know why it can't move this turn. It's been a few turns. But let's go ahead here. And what we're going to do is we're going to send this fleet up to the pirate base. Colony ship's almost here, which is fantastic. And actually, we're going to want a colony to come here as well. We've got some places here. Now these toxic ones are not bad because we can... oh, what was the dark quartz? Production boost. That's cool. The toxic ones aren't bad because that toxic processor thing actually changes these into barren planets, and then we can terraform those barrens up to something better. This is actually a pretty good system. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start colonizing all of these things so that we have just ridiculous amounts of resources and stuff to pull from. They still have this dragon over here. Probably take them out eventually, but no rush. So let's go ahead and just keep going. We're going to fly through turns. Colonize here. As we kind of... oh. That's pretty. Yay for Terran worlds. Now that's interesting. Oh, so since we built... ha! I forgot about that. Since we built the colony ship on a world where we had soccer people, it gave us a soccer person to colonize. That is pretty funny. I don't think this is worth it. Maybe on big worlds this would be good and we had tons of people, but 1 production per cell for the 3 maintenance, I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it. Let's go ahead and we need to get... we definitely want the food stuff happening. So let's start this, and this. Yeah. So we'll start with those things. Oh, and then we're also going to want a government facility. We're going to go buy in production on this so that we get that extra little production going for these guys. And then start working on population right away. Oh, so look at the pollution here. So, remember we talked about nuking the planet? It does have a pollution effect. So, this is slowly being reduced. We still want to get more people here. But now we can see there definitely was a a problem with doing pollution there. Interesting. Yeah, I'm okay with Sakura, the Sakura race having their home world. That just makes sense.
Wow, have a look at this.
They're loyal to us. Yeah, so it's talking about the pollution here. It's super polluted, we know. Alright. Optronics research is completed. So Holo Simulator, this gives us another morale boost. Shield capacitor increases recharge rates. Energy weapon accuracy plus 50. So this is a computer upgrade. Alright. So rather than upgrade there, we're going to come into our ships. I'm not going to worry about the frigates. I'm going to start focusing on cruisers. I think cruisers is what we're going to start building in... so we're going to upgrade that. Still good there. Still good there. Still good there. Could get a shield capacitor. I think we're okay though. So yeah. So there we go. Done. Done. Not going to make the same mistake of just upgrading and having it reset all of our good blueprints to terrible, terrible stuff. Alright, we're just kind of burning through turns now. What is everybody building? Oh, all these Astro universities and stuff. Alright. So when they get done with their build queues with all this stuff, then I'm going to start building colony ships like mad.
GNN, Galactic News Network.
Probably another State of the Galaxy. Yep.
The State of the Galaxy.
They're going to be like the Alkari are fantastic. So you can see our tech power is super advanced. Now, this would probably be a little bit less simple with a harder difficulty, but because they only have the one difficulty, this is going pretty quick, pretty easy for us. Yeah, that's nothing. So we'll just keep it going. Slop Prime has created another person, which is good. That should help us with our pollution reduction when we get some of this stuff done. But I'm going to put them up here on food and make more people. Our Cybertechnics is done. Robo Miners, Armor Barracks, and Powered Armor. Okay, so Robo Miners is actually good. So for the same maintenance as that like Neutron Collider, we get the production per cell and a flat +2 production. So that's something that I think. Oh, and then we've got Cybertronics going now. With the deep sea cooling, plus 25% research on Gaia, Terran, and ocean planets is going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty good. All right. Next turn. Blow up that pirate ship. And here we are at the pirate base. So let's go ahead and attack them. Oh, jeez. We could have done this long ago.
Your crew descends to investigate the remains of the pirate enclave. The destruction is near total, but a constant thumping can be heard under a pile of rubble. Further investigation reveals an underground dungeon where the pirates kept an astounding number of slaves. You rescue them and offer them asylum in your closest habitable colony.
Okay. Should have done that a long time ago. Alright, one thing I wanted to check is let's see. There is one here. But I kind of want to come up here. Alright, so if we do build. I don't think this requires us to have, to make planets. I don't think it requires us to have colonized a place. So I think I'm going to have him start doing that. Start making planets out of these asteroid belts. Is this a gas giant? No, desert. Okay, so we can see Mentar has built a battle thing here. They're concerned. And they should be. They're probably who we're going to go for next. Alright, so choose production. What do we got? We could do Holo Simulator for the extra 15% morale, which would take us to 100%. Might not be a bad idea. How's our pollution? Nope. We gotta get rid of pollution. It has no pollution stuff. So I want you to do this. Alright, our fleet is cool. So let's just park them here and we'll guard our border with this fleet. Okay. Krissa 3 had built its... look at that. Look at that! 5 per dude. Actually, it looks like 6 per dude. That is just crazy. So you guys are going to build that, and then I want you to build the Holo Simulator so we can get everybody working. And it looks like at taxes of 2 credits per person, with the Holo Simulator and the other thing, we can get 100% morale. So that's pretty good. Hera discovered. Oh, had I never actually been there to look? Look at the size of these things. That is quite nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and fly through a couple more turns. We've got population increase here. Very nice. Hydroponic farm is about to be done. I'm really pushing out population here with these guys. Alright, our little guy is here. Let's have him do this outer one first. Now, have I not... I haven't actually even researched this yet. So, okay, so Chrysophore is done with its production. What does it have that it should have? First off, pollution. Pollution's fine. Okay. It doesn't even have the atmospheric stuff. That's interesting. So we can do Hollow Simulator. We can do Robo Miners. I kind of like that. Yeah. This is an arid planet. So let's do this. Let's do Robo Miners. Let's do an atmospheric renewer because they're probably going to need it. We'll do a hollow simulator, and then with these guys, we'll do a terraforming. Robo Miners. And since they don't have the university for some reason, I'm actually going to put these guys down on production. Yeah. I don't know why they can't do the Astro University, but until they can, Terracos discovered. Okay. Andromeda has reached maximum population. Well, that is fantastic. Andromeda. They are doing their pollution stuff and then getting pollution stuff done. And then they're an ocean world. Go ahead and give them Robo Miners as well after they do this pollution stuff. Chrysa 3 has grown. Good, good. They're almost at population max. So, let's put... Well, you gotta have enough so that they're not negative, but I'm gonna put some peeps up there. And this is almost done, and then they can do some other stuff. Robo Miners. Yep. In fact, let's Robo Miners here first. That'll help get everything else done quicker. All right. One more turn to our next tech.
The Academy has worked tirelessly on this, Highness.
Deep sea cooling.
Ever higher.
Structural analyzer will be very good against for our weapons. Bonus hull damage plus 30%. And then we got another computer upgrade. Very nice.
Look, Skylord. Look.
How about no? Alright, so let's take a look at our tree. We've rushed over to get some of these nice research bonus stuffs. Now we need to start looking at upgrading our ships again. Warp dissipator. Prevents an enemy ship from entering hyperspace while it's active. Can't retreat from combat while the dissipator is functioning. I don't think you can retreat from combat right now anyways. So that's kind of funny. Alright, let's look at our next big weapon and our next big... So Graviton Beam is going to be our next big beam weapon, I think. Damage 13, holy cow. What is... Damage 6 for ion beams. Where did we get... Oh, up here. Mass drivers. Damage 8. Space 8. Space 12. So the beams are... Man, mass drivers are just really good. 40 unit range. This one also has 40 unit range. What's damage procs? Oh. That's interesting. So each time it fires, it only does... So this will do 6 damage, but will proc 8 times as it fires. So that's like 40 damage. So that's where the beams kind of come into play. Okay. Not bad. We can get an upgraded ship hull here with battleships, although that is pretty ambitious. All right. Let's go ahead and focus. Let's grab this. And then can we like control... No. This and then shift this? No. So we'll start with advanced construction. Actually, now that we have the research things, what I think we'll do is we'll just start filling out our rows. Because it'll go very quickly. But all that research and stuff will have to wait for the next time. If you enjoyed this episode, please tap that like button. Show me your support. It really helps me out in the channel as well. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, share with your friends, and comment. You guys have been awesome. But until the next time, I've been Jaylbayt. You guys live free, game hard.